Hi, I'm Sam. Welcome back to lesson 3 in our series of supple strength. So previously we've covered a warm-up, sun salutation, and we've also covered squats, tabletop and 4-point kneeling. Today we're going to focus on balance, which will involve swaying backwards and forwards, split lunge, side star, arabesque, and also some stretches towards the end. Particularly good for you older swimmers, maybe the masters would find those quite useful. So we're going to start with swaying backwards and forwards. If I start feet hip width, coming forwards onto your toes, back onto your heels. And then I'll show you that from sideways as well. So drawing that tummy button in towards your spine. As with anything with balance and posture, looking ahead, keep nice and in line. Try not to go too far back. Good. And then we'll do some ankle mobility. So I like to do letters of the alphabet, and with this you can check your progress week by week to see how far you go. So think of something you can focus on to get your attention. Draw tummy button in towards spine. Think about lifting upwards towards the ceiling. Balancing on one leg and then going through nice smooth letters of the alphabet with your ankle. So just noticing at what point that ankle loosens. See how your balance is. If you can go all the way through the alphabet without wobbling, that is fantastic. But don't worry if you can't, or if your supporting leg is wobbling a bit. That's all those little ligaments working hard, which is good for you. So just do a few little steps just to loosen off, and then we'll do the other leg. Again, keep looking ahead. And just notice if there is any difference from one side to the other. Good. Into our split lunge now. So make sure you've got enough room. Step forward a bit, reaching up nice and high. Stepping back, get your weight into the middle and then drop down through those hips, taking your arms out to the side to balance. From there, rotate round, looking over that back shoulder, and then back round to the front. So this is where we power off from that back foot, a bit like when you're pushing off those blocks. So lifting that leg through and up, and then into our standing star. Taking that leg out to the front, and in, side, and in, back. And then into arabesque. So as you lean forward, taking that back leg out behind you, coming towards horizontal. And then back in. Again, a few little steps just to loosen off. Reaching up. Stepping back on the other leg, drop down and balance. So when I go backwards, I just lean forward slightly, which takes the pressure off that lower back. Into arabesque. If you can, extend arms out to the front. That's another version. and then come back in again. Paddle those legs. Right, let's do some stretches. Take your feet double width, hip width apart. Try and get the weight into the outer edges and gently float those arms up to shoulder height. We're going to shift the weight across to the side and then rotate towards vertical. So top arm up to the ceiling, bottom arm resting here, feeling that gentle stretch down the side of your body. Rotate back and then turn one foot to the side. Bend the knee on that side so you're into a lunge. Take that knee over the ankle. Try and keep these hips nice and open, top shoulder back. Look to that front arm. So this is warrior two. Bring that weight back to the front, both feet round to the front, and as you breathe out, hinge from the hips with a nice long back. Fingertips or hands down to the floor. Either rest them there or walk them back in. Place them against lower half of your leg. Bend your knees to roll up to the top. Roll your shoulders. Good. I'm going to turn to the side to do the other side. So feet are double hip width. Floating your arms up to shoulder height. Shift the weight across and rotate. Float to shoulder height. Foot out. Lunge. Back in. Bring that foot round to the front. As you breathe out, hinge. Nice long back down to the floor. Tuck that head in. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your legs here. This is into your hamstrings. Perfect for you master swimmers. And then bend those knees. Roll all the way up to the top. Give your shoulders a roll. Wriggle those feet in. There, so a few balance exercises for you to try. Give them a go, see how you get on. Next time we'll put everything together into a routine, and then after that we'll have an extra treat of some advanced exercises for you. So, bye, see you next time.